BonaSalto.
Welcome to this introductory video for the BonaSalto Course Rezzer Board. In this tutorial, we will explore how to use, set up, and configure the board to create interactive selections of courses and scenes for your equestrian challenges. Let's dive in! The Course Rezzer Board is a powerful tool that allows you, your friends, or guests to select and res different courses on demand. With a simple click, your chosen course is rezzed in-world and ready for use. This feature not only saves land impact, but also enables you to utilize the same space for multiple equestrian challenges. The board is an add-on to the BonaSalto system, providing a convenient way to combine all our offerings in a single interactive selection board. The Course Rezzer Board is not limited to courses alone. You can define scenes that include courses, corresponding guides, scoreboards, arena borders, and other objects as needed. This flexibility allows you to customize your equestrian experiences based on your preferences and requirements. As the owner, you have control over the board's access permissions. You can restrict the board selection to yourself or a specific group, and even create a whitelist of additional users. Alternatively, you can set the board to public, allowing everyone to access and enjoy the available options. Now let's talk about setting up the Course Rezzer Board. By default, all components are designed to be easily combined. However, you have the freedom to customize the setup according to your needs. The board primarily rezzes other rezzers that you prepare in advance. These rezzers can include courses, guides, arenas, decoration, and even additional objects of your choice. When configuring scenes for the Course Rezzer Board, you have the freedom to decide what objects to include in each scene. For instance, you can choose to include an arena as part of the scene, allowing for different arena setups to accompany specific courses. Alternatively, you also have the option to place the arena separately once and utilize it consistently for all scenes. This approach can be convenient if you prefer to maintain a consistent arena layout regardless of the selected course. The default positioning is based on color-coded BonaSalto Rezzer frames, which provide precise positions for each type of rezzer. The semi-transparent part is the root prim of the Course Rezzer Board and should be placed in the center of the frames. However, the actual display of the board itself can be positioned closer to the entrance of the arena. Remember, all objects handled by the Rezzer Board must be within 10 meters of the board's root prim. To prepare the BonaSalto rezzers or your own objects for the board, you'll need to add the Res Object Course script provided in the package. There is an important warning to keep in mind. It is crucial that you remember to add the script to each object intended for the Course Rezzer Board. Failure to do so can result in objects being rezzed, but unable to be derezzed by the board. This step is vital to ensure the smooth functioning of the board and proper management of rezzed objects. Without the script, the board may become stuck, unable to remove or derez objects as intended. So please, always remember to add the script. You find the 6 preparation steps in the online documentation. Let's apply them by preparing 2 different courses based on the starter pack. Step 1. Let's put out the Course Rezzer 2 times and just add the script to each of them. Step 2. We rename the rezzers using simple and unique names. Step 3. I have 2 different course layouts that I just apply so that I have 2 different courses. I don't want any specific configuration for these, so we skip Step 4. As we stay with standard positioning, we also skip Step 5. Step 6 and our last object preparation step is to take the object into our inventory, and from there into the content of the board. As part of the preparation process for the Course Rezzer Board, you may consider enhancing the visual experience by adding images that depict the scenes. By providing a visual representation, users can have a better understanding of what to expect when they rez the chosen course or scene. Remember, You have the option to use the provided images with the board, your own images, or even the default image. Just ensure that the images you choose are full perm and accurately represent the scene or course they correspond to. Now, let's explore the configuration options for the Course Rezzer Board. To access the configuration, edit the board and navigate to the Content section. Here, you will find a config note card that allows you to define the board's selection options. The config note card is divided into 3 types of definitions: collection, scene, and object. Other lines, such as empty lines or lines starting with hash or different keywords, will be ignored. Let's take a closer look at the format of the lines. Each line begins with a keyword followed by a colon, indicating one of the 3 types: collection, scene, or object. After the initial keyword, the subsequent items within the line are separated by semicolons. These items can include various parameters and information related to the specific type being defined. For example, when defining a collection, you can specify the collection's name and image, as well as its selection options. Similarly, when defining a scene, you can provide the scene's name, image, and the objects that belong to that scene. When defining an object, you can include details such as the object's name, position, and rotation. By following this format, you can accurately define the collections, scenes, and objects within the configuration note card, ensuring a properly structured and functional Course Rezzer board. The first definition in the config note card must be a collection, which serves as the main collection or the home page of the board. For this very special case, we can use any name for the image as this is never shown, so it does not matter. Other than that, you can define images for collections and scenes using the provided images with the board, your own images, or the default image. Note that all images must be full perm. Let us just do a very simple example without any sub-collections, but just the 2 courses we prepared. We simply add 2 scenes and name them similar to each of the courses. Then, of course, we have to add the scenes using the same names. The second item after the semicolon is the image name. After that, we add the objects, again separated by a semicolon. There could be more than one object, but for now we keep it simple and go with just one. The last thing we need is to define how the object should be positioned. We specify the position and the rotation. You can use SL position vectors and rotations, but to make this process easier, we defined some keywords for the standard positions we need. As these 2 are courses, we simply use course as position and none for rotation. Remember, you have the flexibility to customize the Course Rezzer board according to your preferences and needs. The objects can be reused in multiple scenes. Once you have defined your collections, scenes, and objects, you should test and refine your configuration to ensure a seamless experience for yourself and others. So let's do that. As you save the note card or add any object to the content, the configuration is processed. So please be patient and watch the messages until this is done. Check for errors and correct if necessary. Otherwise, you can try if everything works as intended. And that concludes our introductory video on the Course Rezzer Board. We hope this tutorial has provided you with a clear understanding of how to use, set up, and configure the board. For more detailed information and documentation, please refer to the webpage provided. Happy riding and enjoy your equestrian challenges with the BonaSalto Course Rezzer Board.